All right, so we'll be learning about where we can use take in different ways, and it has many different meanings depending on different contexts. Okay, so let's take a look. Take off. Take off. Have you ever used this phrasal verb?
Take off.
When do we use
Maybe
take off?
in suddenly
Sorry?
used in suddenly, not
Hmm?
to start off.
Oh, take off, yes. Okay, to start, or you could also say the plane took off. It means like လေယာဉ်ပြန်ထွက်သွားပြီ. The train took off. Okay. So with vehicles, you can use it started departing. Okay. ထွက်တာကို take off နဲ့သုံးလို့ရတယ်. And then at the same time, အဲ့ဒီကြားထဲမှာ take it off ဆိုရင်တော့အဲ့ဒါကိုချွတ်လိုက်လို့အဓိပ္ပာယ်ရတယ်. Take your t-shirt off. နင့် t-shirt ချွတ်လိုက်. Okay. နင့် t-shirt ချွတ်လိုက်ပေါ့နော်. Okay, what about take out? Take out.
Take out.
When do we use take out?
Buy something off.
Buy. That one is take out as a noun.
Take out.
All right. ပါစေဆွဲတယ်. Okay. အဲ့ဒါပါစေဆွဲတဲ့ဟာ. So take the trash out. ဒါကတော့အမိုက်ထုတ်လိုက်. အမိုက်ကိုအိမ်ထဲကနေအပြင်ကိုထုတ်လိုက်မယ်. Like that. Okay. Okay, take down. Take down ကတော့အောက်ယူသွားလို့လည်းပြောလို့ရတယ်. Or at the same time, take it down. Maybe you posted something on the wall, let's say a poster. Take it down. Okay, take it down. အဲ့လိုလည်းပြောလို့ရတယ်. Okay. အဲ့ဒါချလိုက်တော့ပြောချင်တာအဲ့ဒီဟာအောက်ကိုချလိုက်တော့. Okay, take it down. ဟုတ်ပါနော်? Take over. When do we use take over?
Take over. A take something. To take control.
Yeah, to take control. So after his father has passed away, Mama, he took over the family business. Okay? အဲ့လိုပြောလို့ရတယ်. ဟုတ်ပြီ. example နဲ့ပေးထားတယ်. The train took off at 8 a.m. The train က8နာရီမှာထွက်တယ်လို့အဓိပ္ပာယ်ရတယ်. Take after somebody, we have already explained. So let's say I take after my mom. Right? I take after my mom. So it can only be used, okay, with your relatives, your family members, not anyone, okay, not strangers. You can't say I take after Nito အဲ့လိုမရဘူးနော်. Nito ကကိုယ့်အဖေမဟုတ်. Okay. All right. So you can't use it. But Nito နဲ့တူတယ်ဆင်တယ်ဆိုတော့ you can use look alike. He
Looks.
look alike Nito. အဲ့လိုတော့ရတယ်. ဒါပေမဲ့ take after နဲ့မရအောင်. ဟုတ်ပါနော်? Take after ကကိုယ့်ရဲ့မိဘတွေဖြစ်ဖြစ်ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ဆွေမျိုးအရင်းထဲကလူတွေနဲ့တူတယ်ဆိုအဲ့လိုပြောလို့ရမယ်. ပြောချင်တာကတော့အဖေကသမီးနဲ့တူတယ်အဲ့လိုမရအောင်နော်. သမီးကအဖေနဲ့တူရဖြစ်ရမယ်. ဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့အဖေအရင်မွေးတာလေ. Okay, so all right. The next one, take it out on somebody. What about this? Have you done research about it? Take it out on somebody.
Take it out.
Take it out on somebody. When do we use this? Okay, so shabiamana. It's not okay to take it out on me. It means like ကိုဟာကိုဒေါရထွက်နေဟာကိုသူများတော့ပြီးပုံချတယ် Maybe let's say your friend is so angry. He has some problems at work. And then you had nothing to do with it, but you said something maybe wrong. Okay. But it wasn't that a big deal. But he took it out on you. ဘာမှမဆိုင်တဲ့သူကိုဒေါရတွေပုံချပြီးတော့အဲ့လိုပြောတာကို take it out on me လို့ပြောလို့ရတယ် Okay, you don't have to take it out on me. I have nothing to do with it. All right, so you have some problems at work. So when you get home, you took it out on your parents, your sister, or maybe even your dog. ဒီခွေးကလည်းဘာဖြစ်ချင်မှမသိကိုဟာကိုအလုံးမအစမပြေပြီးပြန်လာတာဒါပေမဲ့မဆိုင်တဲ့သူကိုဒေါနာတွေပုံချလိုက်တယ် Okay, is it okay?
Yes.
I don't think anyone would disagree. And do that, doing that.
But I'll take it out on somebody so I don't worry. So let's say something is I have seen in movies. Maybe your close friend, he was hot to and he's hospitalized. Okay, he's in a hospital, but you blame it on someone because of you. If you didn't take him to the restaurant, he wouldn't get hurt. Oh, at a restaurant will call it you took it out on him because you have no one to blame it on. Right? I think I wrote သူဟာသူဟုတ်လားအခြေအနေနဲ့အကြောင်းတရားကြောင့်ဖြစ်လာတဲ့ကိစ္စတွေပဲအကုန်လုံးอ่ะဒါပေမဲ့ you try to take it out on okay the other friend who took him to the restaurant but when the incident happened he was not there he has nothing to do with it but you blame it on him you took it out on him like that okay next it takes duration by vehicle from blank to blank so it means like အချိန်ကြာတယ်ဘယ်ကနေဘယ်သွားရင်ဘာနဲ့သွားရင်ဘယ်လောက်ကြာတယ်ဆိုတာအသေးပဲရတယ် so let's say it takes duration time 10 minutes by car from my house to the hospital okay to the city hospital it takes 10 minutes by car from my house to the city hospital. So, okay. Which school do you go to? Which school do you go to?
I go to private school.
Okay, private school. So, how long does it take by car from your house to your school?
I think maybe around 15 minutes.
So, follow this sentence structure. It takes it takes
It takes around 15 minutes from my house to school.
Yep, to school. Open up. Okay, so it takes somebody to do something. This one is also the same. အဲ့ဒီ blank နားမှာကျွန်တော်တို့ကအချိန်ထည့်လို့ရတယ်ပြီးလို့ရှိရင်တခုခုလိုအပ်တဲ့ဟာပေါ့နော် So let's say အချိန်နဲ့ဟာအရင်ပြပြမယ် It takes me 10 minutes to take a shower. ရေချိုးဖို့10 minutes အချိန်ကြာတယ် It takes me 10 minutes to take a shower. It takes me money to start a new business. it means that you need money. Okay? အဲ့လိုလည်းပြောလို့ရပါပါ it takes me နဲ့လိုအပ်တဲ့ဟာအချိန်ယူရလိုအပ်တယ်အဲ့လိုအသစ်ပေးရတယ်အချိန်နဲ့သုံးလို့ရှိရင် तू ကအချိန်အဲ့လောက်ကြာရလို့အသစ်ပေးရတယ် so it takes me 10 minutes to take a shower it means like ရေချိုးဖို့10 minutes ကြာတယ် alright or ပြီးသွားပြီဆိုရင်တော့ it took me 10 hours to finish this series okay ဒီ series ကိုပြီးသွားဖို့အတွက်10နာရီလောက်အချိန်ယူလိုက်ရတယ်ပြောချင်တာ10နာရီဆက်တိုက်ကြည့်လိုက်တယ် or maybe you counted all right maybe last night 3 hours okay tonight maybe 2 hours okay you count it like that right so it took me 10 hours to finish this series or future tense and then it you go to the mechanic and he said it will take around 1 hour to fix this okay it will take around 1 hour to fix this all right so how long does it take you to take a shower how long does it take you to take a shower
Maybe only 5 minutes.
so
Okay.
it takes me 5 minutes to take a shower okay all right so that's a okay hobby so now to go take somebody for granted have you ever heard of this word Jabula
Oh, is it?
take it for granted take it for granted take it for granted see memory is such an everyday thing that we almost take it for granted ပေါ်ပေါ်လေးတွေးထားတယ်ပြောချင်တာတော့တိတ်ပြီးတော့အကြီးအကျယ်အဲ့လိုကြီး seriously မတွေးထားဘူးပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒီဟာမျိုးပြောချင်ဖြစ်တယ် and sometimes if you take somebody for granted လူနဲ့တောင်းမှဆိုတော့ तू ကလူတယောက်ကိုအလေးမထားဘူးအလွယ်တွေးထားရဆိုအသက်ပေးရတယ် okay so let's say when you're dating maybe you took your boyfriend for granted all right it means like you don't care him or you don't take care of him you don't make time for him but when he left you realize that you took him for granted so but you can't return to things all right anymore like that ဟုတ်ပြီနော်ဆိုအဲ့ဒီဟာကိုပြောချင်တာတော့ memory ဆိုတဲ့ဟာက is an everyday thing that we almost take it for granted it means like we just let it happen that way okay seriously မတွေးဘူးနော်အဲ့တိုင်းပဲဖာတိပါတာထားတယ်အဲ့ဒီဟာမျိုးပြောချင်တယ် yeah so by the time you like yeah this day a lot of young people started losing their memory do you tend to forget easily
Pause.
so it means like we're taking our memory for granted but when I was young my memories are quite vivid you know vivid means so especially when I was 2 years old I could remember some things like vividly 3 years old okay like the things we want to remember I remember them vividly but sometimes we take our memory for granted it means like so we don't practice our brain okay to remember things because we don't want to remember those things that seems unimportant to us right so it means like you have to appreciate your memory your brain you know so now I'm 25 and then I still remember some of the memories from when I was like 2 years old 3 years old so we have to appreciate itပြောချင်တာဒါကိုအလေးထားမယ် okay ဟာငါတို့ memory အရင်ကိုအလုပ်လုပ်ပေးပါလားဗောနော် and the same goes for your stomach it has been right functioning since you were born you eat whatever you want but sometimes we take it for granted အစာကိုအတိုင်းပဲ ကြိုက်တာစားပေါ့နော်ပြောချင်တာကတော့အစာရင်ကိုတိတ်ပြီးတန်ဖိုးမထားဘူးပေါ့ okay we fail to appreciate our stomach and we eat whatever we want and then maybe in the morning all right we don't eat sometimes and sometimes we have like food that are quite spicy which is really difficult for our stomach to digest and you know it has to protect certain things from you to have like stomach ache and stuff like that. So our stomach is struggling a lot, but we keep eating things that might upset our stomach. All right, so things like that.
Yet we take it for granted that your ears can capture that infinitesimal signal.
Okay, ပြောချင်တိတ်ပြီးတော့အလေးမပေးလို့ပြောချင်
At times when we can't take it for granted because we've underinvested, not just in the kinds of infrastructure that people.
Okay, take it for granted. Yeah, you know. Are you still confused?
No.
Person နဲ့ဆိုရင်တော့သူ့ကိုလည်းအလေးတိတ်မထားဘူး
You want to flip that around and start.
Forget to take you for granted. Your children take you for granted.
Your children take it for granted. Sometimes we take our parents for granted. We always think that they're there to feed me, they're there to dress me, they're there to give me money, they're there to send us to school. But sometimes we fail to appreciate our parents, Let's say they're just doing their job. That's it. So it means that you take them for granted. You take your parents for granted. But you will realize that when they're away, maybe they're away for like 6 months, then you realize how important they are in your life. Or they take care of you like everything, every little details. But I realized that I took my parents for granted when I was young. But I realized only when I turned 17, 18, because I was away from my parents. Okay, I was like studying abroad, and I was only 17. So I realized that okay, now my parents are not here. I have to struggle a lot. I have to cook myself. Okay, I have to do the things that like little details like my parents used to do for me, and then I have to wash my clothes. And I was only 17. So I was quite nervous. I was quite stressed, and sometimes I'm homesick. So starting from that moment on, I never take my parents for granted like that. Okay? ဟုတ်ပြီနော်ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒီဟာမျိုးပြောချင်ဖြစ်ပါတယ် Okay, take it or leave it. Take it or leave it means like ယူချင်ယူမယူချင်နေဂယူမဆိုင်ဘူးဆိုတဲ့ဟာမျိုးဒီတစ်ခုပဲနဲ့မှာရွေးချယ်စရာရှိတယ် You only have one choice. Okay, so take it or leave it. အဲ့ဒီဟာလေးရှာကြည့်အောင်နော် Take it or leave it. It means like we don't really care whether you take it or not. ဒီတစ်ခုယူချင်ယူဒီတစ်ခုမယူချင်လို့ရှိရင်တခြားအစိမ်းရောင်ကြိုက်တယ်အနီရောင်ကြိုက်တယ်မရအောင်အပြာရောင်ပဲရှိအပြာပဲယူ All right, take it or leave it. I don't care like that.
They can take it.
Be possible. No, it's either this much or we're gonna have to find someone else. So it's either take it or leave it.
Yeah, so like we don't really care whether you will take this or not because there are many other people who will take it. All right, so negotiation တော့ဘာလို့မှဆိုလဲပြောလို့ရတယ်ထားပါတော့ကျွန်တော်တော့တိန်း100ပြီးမယ်ဆိုတော့ဟို90လောက်ထားပါရတိန်း100မပေးတဲ့သူကိုမရအောင် Take it or leave it. That's it. ကိုကတကယ်အဲ့ပစ္စည်းကြိုက်ရဆိုရင်တော့အဲ့တိန်း100ပေးပြီးဝယ်လိမ့်မယ်ဒါပေမဲ့မကြိုက်ဘူးဈေးတွေမှာလာမလျှော့နဲ့ပေါ့နော် So take it or leave it like that.
We're not gonna negotiate.
With gas operators, there was a take it or leave it settlement.
Settlement သဘောတူညီချက် Take it or leave it ဒီမှာ hyphen နဲ့အကုန်ခံထားရနော်ဘာဖြစ်လို့လဲဆိုတော့သူက now တစ်ခုလေးဖြစ်တယ် A ပါတယ် see I take it or leave it settlement ပြောချင်တာယူချင်ယူမယူချင်နေအဲ့ဒီသဘောတူညီစာချုပ်မျိုးတစ်ခုဖြစ်တယ်လို့အဓိပ္ပာယ်ဒီမှာ A. All right, I take it or leave it settlement.
The gas company said you could. Yeah, take it over. Have a ticket or leave a proposition.
All right. Okay, so take it or leave it. That's it. We don't want any negotiation. We don't want to reduce the price or whatever it is. Okay, lower the price or whatever it is. So we give you this much amount of, all right, price, then you take it or leave it. Or you could also say, when you only have one option left. Let's say you give, all right, you give your mom or maybe you give your friend a chance. Okay, now I can only give you this chance. Whether you take it or leave it. အဲ့တော့ तू ကဟဲ့ဒီလိုတော့မလုပ်နဲ့ဟိုကလုပ်တရားလုပ်မရဘူး take it or leave it that's it okay အဲ့လိုပြောလို့ရပါတယ်ပတ်စံမမဟုတ်ဘူးတခြားဟာလည်းပြောလို့ရတယ်ဒါပါတော့ maybe ကျောင်းသားတွေကတစ်ချက်ကို class လာပြီးတော့ညှိနှိုင်းတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒါပါတော့တစ်ချက်ဒီချိန်ပဲအားတယ် but I'm only free on this time okay this period maybe like from 3 p.m. to okay whatever p.m. it is then it's not like I would say take it or leave it but it's up to my decision, okay, whether I will have this class or not. So if I'm not free during that time they mentioned, then I can't help it, right? Because I'm running my own classes on my own, so no one is helping me. But my sister is helping me there. But you know, I teacher I chain မှာပဲသူတို့ကတင်လို့ရမယ်သူတို့အားတဲ့အချိန်မှာတစ်ချက်တင်ဖို့ကတခြား class တွေရှိနေ so I would say take it or leave it. Okay အဲ့လိုတော့မပြောဘူးเนาะပြောချင်တာတော့အဲ့လိုအခြေအနေရှိတယ် okay so what do you take me for ဒီရတဲ့ phrase ဖြစ်တယ်ဒါကတော့နင်ငါ့ကိုဘာထင်လဲလို့အတိတ်ပဲရတယ်နင်ငါ့ကိုဘာထင်လဲငါ့ကိုဘယ်အမျိုးအစားများမှတ်နေတယ်ပေါ့နော် so what do you take me for what do you take me for对了 so they feel offended so တဲ့ကိုတခုခုပြောလိုက်တဲ့အချိန်မှာနင်ကအဲ့လိုသူများရီးစားပါညာ so hey what do you take me for နင်ကဘယ်လိုလူစားမျိုးမှန်နေလဲ okay ငါလို့မဲ့လူစားမျိုးလား yeah like this so they feel a bit offended နည်းနည်းလေးကိုယ်ဒီမျိုးလာပြောရလားဆိုတော့ feeling မျိုးအဲ့ဒီအချိန်မှာ what do you take me for some sort of stupid okay ပြီးရင်ဘာလဲနင်ကဘာထင်နေလဲဟိုအယူများထင်နေလားဆိုအမှနောက်မှာ some sort of okay stupid or stupid people right some sort of robbers
Superstitious stuff.
What do you take me for?
yeah things like that sometimes they might get angry because you ask a question that might upset them or that hurt their dignity သူတို့တိတ်ခါသွားထိမဲ့စကလုံးတွေပေါ့နော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောလို့ရှိရင်ဒါသူတို့ကစိတ်ဆိုးလာတယ်ပေါ့နော် okay he's like Mary what do you take me forငါတလေးတော့တိပါတယ်ငါ့ကိုဗာများထင်တယ်လေပေါ့နော် so let's say your friend also you know let's say you know who is Blackpink right then of course oh my god what do you take me for okay some sort of like bumpkin or maybe country bumpkin ငါ့ကိုတော့တာများမှန်နေလားပေါ့နော် okay so what do you take me for some sort of country bumpkin or maybe who doesn't have a phone of course I know who Blackpink is okay Blackpink ဆိုတော့ငါသိ okay အဲ့ဒီဟာမျိုး so ရပြီနော်ဒီတိရပြီလားအပေါ်အောက်မေးစရာရှိလား any questions
No.
all right so we're finished here today okay ဒီနေ့ကတော့ဒီမှာပဲအဆုံးသတ်ထားမယ်